We are finally here for the season finale in Abu Dhabi. Coming into this, there's only two mathematical championship winners. It's either me or Hamilton, and all I need to do is win, and I've won the championship. Even so, Hamilton does have a 6-point lead, so yeah, I mean, if I don't win, then I'll have to finish ahead of Hamilton by at least 2 positions. So you can see now, again, I'm not really doing well in qualifying, down to actually 4th, and we're actually going to run wide this corner, so we're down to what will be 11th, so we're going to have to try to gain that back in the 3rd sector, which I'm generally stronger than the AI at, so it shouldn't be fine. So I mean, you can see they're gaining back up to 4th place, which is probably where it has been my qualifying position for most of the year, to be honest. So yeah, it seems I'm going to be qualifying there again. You can see Hamilton's about a second and a half ahead, so I mean, we're going to need to definitely up our game if we want to keep with the Mercedes this round. And remember, I have to actually outscore Hamilton, so yeah, I need to finish ahead of him somehow. So we're going to need a good start, a good strategy, and yep, hopefully we can be able to take this championship home. You can see it's going to be a simple one-stop, but I'm deliberating whether I should pit later or earlier. I think the overcuts worked well in the past, but at the same time, I don't want to have really old ultra soft tyres because they wear off quite quickly. So yeah, we'll just basically see what the Mercedes do and probably do the opposite. Anyway, lights out and away we go. Get a good start compared to Kimi Räikkönen. We're going to go up his inside. Bottas goes side by side with Hamilton, but in the end actually backs out of it. So he's doing his teammate a favour, and you can see we're actually quite close to Bottas, but Bottas is dropping a bit off Hamilton right now. Räikkönen is still keeping quite close to us. So you can see actually through that section we've actually dropped off Bottas a bit. Actually, Räikkönen's right behind us, so we might be vulnerable down the straight. You can see also, I think, one of the Red Bulls in the background. Here comes Räikkönen though, with the DRS, with the slipstream. He pulls to our inside, but we're going to brake late and we're going to defend our position. We don't have time to really squabble with our teammate. We just need to push on and see if we can beat the Mercedes. Here we go, we're going purple as we go through the sector. Trying to close in on Bottas. There we go, the following lap we've got DRS, we've got Rich Mix, and we're actually down into lean now through the corners. We're going to try to get him, we're going to go wide, but no, we can't find a way past. We're going to, sector 3, not really an overtaking zone, but we're going to try, we're going to run the outside, the throttle him, we're actually going to go side by side, and that is a move and a half. We've got the position, we're up into 2nd place. Now we just need to blitz ahead, get your corner cutting warning there, but we just need to chase up to Hamilton. This is our chance. We've got one more chance to win the championship, but right now Bottas is really trying to put up a fight. We managed to defend, but he's really hindering us. We had to leave him room, of course, there. And yeah, you can see Hamilton is a long way away now, so we're really going to have to try to drop Bottas, but the next lap he's still there, and he gets us cleanly on the straight, so there's no fighting that. Down the next straight though, we can't get him. You can see the Mercedes speed, and he brake checks us though. They're locking up, and that's really not good. We've dropped back a bit, and now we're into the clutches of Räikkönen. So, I mean, it's a bit of gameplay there from Bottas. I mean, he obviously wants his teammate to win. Of course, he'll get kudos at Mercedes, but I mean, it's a bit harsh to just brake check like that. I don't know if he meant it. It looked accidental because he looked up, but I mean, at the same time, he did do that, and he did have antics in Brazil. Of course, remember when he crashed me out on turn 3 when I left him enough room. So I don't know if he's just trying to help his teammate or if he's doing it accidentally, but he's really ruining my championship fights. You just saw there, we're going side by side with Räikkönen, and that's the other thing, he really hindered our race, even though he's our own teammate. So it seems like everyone in the top rights are against me right now. They're all trying to overtake me, and that's just allowing Hamilton to get into the lead. You see Bottas pitting there. Actually, in hindsight, we probably could have pitted then, but I mean, we're staying out for the overcut. You can see Räikkönen is a bit behind us. We're going to see if we can get it out of his DRS, but no, onto lap 8, he's still there. Alonso's out of the race, so maybe a safety car. That would be, well, yeah, that would be quite helpful. Even so, Räikkönen does get us, and he's up into 1st place. And yeah, we're just going to try to stick behind him, because I think he's pitting this lap. And so I don't know if he's not pitting this lap, I'll probably pit instead. You can see going through the last sector, Räikkönen is going to pit, so we've got 1 lap just to unleash ourselves. We're going to see where Räikkönen comes out. I mean, the overcut is quite powerful, but we're going to see in 2017, but we're going to see if he comes up in front or behind Hamilton. But you can actually see he comes up behind Bottas, so as we pit, hopefully we can jump the pair of them and just chase up to Hamilton. We're going to have fresher tyres, and and we have a chance here as long as we jump Bottas and Raikkonen. You see Hamilton's got past, he's about 5 odd seconds down the road. Here comes Bottas on the right hand side. We're going to clear him by quite a long way, and our teammate. We got the fresher tyres, so hopefully he can hold on, but no. Bottas is going to get us on the straight. We're going to dive up his inside. We don't have time for this battling. If he keeps staying with us, it's really going to hinder our championship fight. I mean, we've only got one chance really to chase up to Hamilton, but again, he's really close. He's up our rear diffuser, and he's trying to get us right now. We're going to go to defensive, but he's going to go up his inside. He's going to squeeze past. Again, we're going to try to get him back. We got a good run through here. We're going to go up his inside. We're going to squeeze him a bit. Is Raikkonen going to try to get him? No. Bottas defends. He's really being a thorn on our side right now, is Bottas. And Hamilton is just gaining and gaining. And we can't use our fresh tyres to our advantage. That's the only way we're going to beat Hamilton. And right now his teammate is really being a thorn on our side. And we can't get towards Hamilton. So right now as it stands, Hamilton will win the championship by 13 points. But if we could just overtake him, then we'll be ahead of him by 1 point. But right now it's looking ever more unlikely. We got less than 3 laps to go. And Bottas is still really pressuring us. You see, if you look behind us, he gained a bit on him, but just down this straight you can see he closes all the time in. So he's going to have a pop at us down the second straight. Here he comes. Is he going to go to the outside? Yes, he is. We're going to try to defend, but he's got too much speed. Here comes Raikkonen. We've lost quite a bit of speed, it seems. We get him back though, around the outside. We squeeze him a bit. We've got a bit of time. We gained a bit of time on him. He's lost a bit of time because I think he ran over one of the curbs. We're going to just have to try to put pedal to the metal in the third sector. If we can break out a DRS, we still have tiny chance. But Hamilton 8.5 seconds ahead, so 2 laps. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can chase that down. We did a set of 142 there compared to a 140 best, so definitely not that strong. But here comes Bottas again. He's up our inside. We try to defend. We go around his outside towards the end of the straight. He's going to come back. We're going to try to squeeze him. He's gone over the curb. He's bashed into us, and Raikkonen and him have had a crash. And I don't know if Ricciardo was to go up in that. But if we have a look again, try to leave him space, but we actually end up squeezing him a bit. So it's sort of our fault, but he runs over the curb, he bumps into us, and as a result he hits our side pod and actually crashes into Raikkonen. So there wasn't much I really could have done there. I mean, he probably, Bottas could have come walk back to it, but at the same time he was ahead of me going into the corner. But I mean, I tried to leave him space, but he ended up running over the curb and crashing into us. So I mean, at least he's up for a tail now. I mean, he's being a real hindrance, but we've now got greater things to worry about. We've got our teammate Raikkonen, and he's not done yet. I mean, he's also been a thorn on our side. Both the Finns have tried to really slow us down, but he's going to come again. He's up our inside, and there's no way I could have really defended that. I mean, I just don't seem to have the speed this race. But we're going to get DRS. We're going to try to have a second shot, but we seem to just not be able to get near him, and this is really frustrating because it seems that they just have more straight line speed than us, the AI. So there's not much we can do. We're going to try to make a pop like we did on Bottas. No, we don't. We're going to have to try to do it in the last few corners. But it seemed like Raikkonen was going to get second as we go through the penultimate corner. We're going to throw it up the inside. We're actually going to be able to get second. Are we going to be side by side? And I don't even know what position we got. We got second, but that must have been close. You can see Mercedes happy. Hamilton has won the World Championship. It was a close fought battle throughout the whole season, but in the end, Mercedes just had the stronger car. But hopefully next season we can come back stronger. So Raikkonen rounds out the podium, so we're in second, Hamilton wins. But yeah, that finish between me and Raikkonen, that was something in itself. But yeah, Hamilton wins the World Championship. Well deserved, if you ask me. I mean, it was definitely the strongest racer towards the end. But you can see me and Raikkonen actually tied second. We separated by less than 1,000th of a second. So it's a brilliant race between us two. And as we head on to the Drivers' Championship, Raikkonen moves ahead of Bottas by 2 points. But it's not enough to seal our constructors, unfortunately. Mercedes will take that. Ricciardo 5th, Verstappen 6th, Stroll in 7th ahead of his teammate Massa. Grosjean is 8th, Sainz in 9th, 10th is Van Dorn for McLaren, 11th Perez, 12th Kvyat, 13th Hulkenberg, who lost the position to Kvyat as a result of Kvyat's good result. Magnussen is comes after him, then Palmer, then Ocon, Alonso, Verline and Ericsson round out the rear. It's been a miserable season for Alonso. He's only had 3 points finishes, and he hasn't finished higher than 9th. He's been really outperformed by his teammate. But yeah, that's the season. Hopefully when 2017 comes out, I'll be doing another season, so stay tuned, and I'll be uploading that soon.